I had a soul retrieval myself. We talked a little bit about that on a couple podcasts ago. It was interesting reading other people's experiences because I wasn't sure if my experience was unique or if this was kind of, how it goes. But I did my soul retrieval with a practitioner because it's COVID time, so I did it over Zoom. And I imagine that it's much more powerful in person. But in my experience with it, I was trying to cut ties with my mother. So I was trying to cut the cord from her so I could kind of like move on and we could stop incarnating together because it's just hasn't been working out, right? Mm-hmm. So after my soul retrieval, when I was doing like my exhale to wake up, I literally felt some kind of force leave my body.
Really?
I could feel it come out of my throat. Yeah. And
what did that feel like?
It kind of felt like a huge exhale. It was really bizarre, but the woman who was doing my soul retrieval felt it as well. And after I exhaled, she goes, "Oh my gosh, did you feel that?" And I was like, "Yes. Oh my gosh, you felt that too." So it was a pretty intense experience, and that was via Zoom. So Sandra does her soul retrievals in person. So she's actually there like touching the client. So I bet they're much more impactful to have it done in person. But I had some pretty profound healing from this soul retrieval. I actually feel much better about my relationship with my mother and being able to cut that tie and kind of move on. Yeah. So,
and that's big for you.
Pretty remarkable.
That's big for you because you're an Aquarius, anything that gets you really in touch with those deep-seated emotions. When you made that gasp, did it feel like a nice, good, like solid sigh that made you feel really good?
It literally felt like my own soul had left my body. Like I just released, some kind of pent up energy that was trapped in there. So it's a very hard thing to put into words, but it was pretty incredible. And something else that happened, and you and I kind of talked about this offline personally. I just turned into a big baby, and I'm very thick skinned and I'm not very emotional. Like I don't have high highs and I don't have low lows. I'm always like pretty much in the middle. And my intention before the soul retrieval was to get more in touch with my emotions and tap into my femininity. And after that, I was crying over everything. Like everything brought me to tears. Sometimes I would just cry like for no reason and I'd just start to cry. So
was it like a, oh my God, everything's just so beautiful type of cry?
No, it wasn't. It was like random, doesn't make any sense, not correlated to anything cry. And I'm like, why the hell am I crying? What's wrong with me?
Are you one of those people that like, you harness your emotions for a substantial period of time and then one day you just unload all at once?
No.
Wow.
I'm if you piss me off, we're going to be having a conversation about it like right away. I feel
like emotions go somewhere. They have to go somewhere, whether or not they're pushed into your subconscious, but they have to be processed at some point.
Yeah.
So they're in there somewhere. You just got to get access to them,
Deep down. I exhaled some of them. I can tell you that. So.
Oh, man.